Well, it's that time again, folks. We have a brand spanking new No Man's Sky update, and this one goes by the name of Voyagers. Now, with all of these major updates, I usually do a video exactly like this one, going over some of the smaller updates that lie in the depth of the patch notes. So instead of reading the entire thing, which are going to take you a while with an update of this size, you can just watch this short video and save yourself a lot of time. Now, we all know that the main parts of the Voyager update include some huge changes, mainly centered around starships, and boy are these total game changers in this one. There is a new Corvette ship class which we can assemble piece by piece from scratch, giving us full creative freedom over the design, the size, and whatever. We can engage it in autopilot, we can go skydiving if we want to, we can bring our friends along with us in our new ships, and Finally, we can go inside our ships and customize the interior as well. How cool is that? It's something I've always wanted added to the game, and finally it is here. But as always though, folks, there are always some smaller updates to get shipped along with these major updates. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get stuck into those aspects of the brand new Voyagers update. Now, I know it was very briefly shown in the trailer, but I wanted to mention it anyway, and that is the fact that we can now go on spacewalks. So in our new Corvette ships, we can stop anywhere we want in space, open up our ship's accessway, and then just head on out into the deep darkness of space, which is pretty darn cool if you ask me. As part of the Voyagers update, there is also going to be a brand new expedition, which goes by the name of Corvette, so it matches the new ship class. So in this expedition, our former starship has been totally damaged beyond repair, and the Sentinel Horde is closing in on us. We'll have to take refuge in our new Corvette, our one and only ship. We'll have to maximise its stats potential, and then fight back against that Horde. And of course, with there being a new expedition, that means there are going to be a number of rewards that come with it. And these include, but are not limited to, new starship trails for all of our ships, a new jetpack trail, a Mecha Mouse companion, a Deadeye cannon upgrade for our starships, amongst many more things. I personally cannot wait to get stuck in. Now, this one probably won't be new for you PC gamers out there, but it will probably be new to a lot of console gamers, because now you can optimize your play with a fully customizable button configuration across every single platform. So individual in-game actions like tossing a grenade when you're on foot to boosting an exocraft can be bound to the control of your preference, no matter what platform you play on. And that's a pretty awesome addition, I think, and something I'd never expected, to be honest, so fair play Hello Games, thanks for adding that in. Now, this is something that I really wanted to mention in a little bit more detail, even though I very briefly touched on it at the beginning of the video, but we can build a starship completely from scratch in significantly more detail than the existing ship builder in the game. So every Corvette ship can be unique and personalized. There are hundreds of intricately detailed external modules which are available for assembly, including dozens of individual hull sections. So guys, we can take this huge selection of pieces and then shape our brand new Corvette into almost any configuration we want. Like, you can create a tiny, cozy ship if that's what you want, or you can create a huge, hulking, massive ship. It can be curved, it could be angular, it can be anything in between. What an absolutely fantastic addition this is. And I'm not a fan of Starfield, but its ship customization was the dog's bollocks, so this is an exciting addition for me. I cannot wait to see some of the custom ships that you guys create. Now, I know a lot of you are passionate ship hunters as well, but this update should hopefully also work for you guys out there, because you can excavate Corvette modules from salvage containers buried on planets across the galaxies. So basically you can hunt for your perfect set of modules, or simply gather as many as you can carry to trade modules at the new Corvette workshop. So it should, in theory, keep everyone happy. But you can exchange excess modules and barter for your perfect ship part at the new Corvette workshop. You can get complete sets, or you can experiment with new aesthetics using the wide variety of advanced modules on offer. Honestly, the more I read about this update in more detail, the more excited I get. I cannot wait to get properly stuck into it. Now, Hello Games have advanced some of the tech in No Man's Sky. Like, I'm not talking about the tech that you can use in the game, but the tech used to actually build, maintain, improve the game itself. So for example, translucent surfaces such as glass windows are more beautiful, they're more realistic. because Hello Games have implemented something called moment-based order-independent transparency rendering. God, that is a mouthful. But it's also known as MBOT graphics technology, and there is a PC upgrade as well. So if your gaming rig is compatible with NVIDIA RTX graphics cards, you can now enable cutting-edge DLSS4, delivering faster performance and improved rendering, especially enhancing the experience in virtual reality. It does make you wonder, because whether Light No Fire is going to have virtual reality as well, because it was mentioned in the deep dive that the new tech in No Mans Sky is also being used for Light No Fire, and if they're improving virtual reality here, well, I'm not going to say it's confirmed, but they could be using virtual reality for that as well. Right, as with all major No Man's Sky updates, there are always some gameplay quality of life improvements as well. So I'm going to rattle off a few of the most important ones now, alongside the rebinding of controls on console that I've already mentioned. So the number of planets that feature either buried ancient bones or salvageable scrap are now increased, and salvageable scrap containers are no longer guarded by corrupt sentinels. Another little quality of life one is prevented echolocator hint notifications from appearing when a harmonic camp was already locally marked or when you're within the perimeter of said camp. They have improved the system for displaying the estimated remaining time to a destination on HUD markers, so these should be much more accurate. Like, they weren't exactly accurate, to be honest, before, so this is a nice little addition. And finally, a bit of a random one. Robotic creatures now lay metal eggs. Well, as you'd expect, I guess. And along with those quality of life improvements, there are always some bug fixes in these updates as well. And there will likely be some bugs released with the actual update itself, but hey, hopefully they're only minor. But some of the standout bug fixes that I saw in the Voyagers patches are: they fixed an issue that causes the open building button on a settlement to be incorrectly grayed out, even when available, which is good because we had a settlement update recently. There's an issue that could cause multiple NPC ships to land at the same dock that's been fixed. They fixed an issue that could cause some frigate fleet log entries to be omitted from the final list if the frigate expedition was pretty long. And finally, they fixed a number of rare multiplayer crashes, and considering this update includes a lot of multiplayer additions, I think this one is pretty darn essential as well. So, there you have it, folks. There are a number of the smaller updates, some of the quality of life improvements, some of the bug fixes that has come as part of the latest No Man's Sky update, Voyagers. I'm going to stop waffling on so you can get stuck right back into No Man's Sky and create some totally awesome Corvette ships. I cannot wait to see what you guys come up with. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this quick video and found it useful, and if you are still here, it would be totally awesome if you could support my channel by hitting those like and subscribe buttons. As always, thank you for watching this video, and I hope to catch you in my next one.